Hello, everybody. This is Paul Abdul. I'm sitting down in my room at Stamford, Connecticut, the Stamford Hotel. This blog is interesting, and I just feel like this talk need to be had with my subscribers and fans and all the people that like to watch my videos. So recently, down through the years, I've had discussions with family members and fans, and people I just meet in different areas and hotels and wherever it is. Wherever it is. It could be a hotel clerk, it could be anybody. Just people. Airport, wherever it may be. And like I said before many times in many videos and makeup tutorials and stuff, which I'm not doing that right now. This is just exclusive talk. And not just about being a beauty queen, because I've told you about that, and I've told you about my life as an entertainer, as a musician, as a singer, as a performer, as an entertainer. But a lot of times I feel like that some people on planet Earth, not all, this don't fit all to everybody, this don't go all to everybody, this don't have nothing specific to do with a particular race or ethnicity or a particular sex or whatever. It just depends on the mind of the person, how those people's mind work or don't work. That many people on Earth don't view people that are singers, choreographers, dancers, okay, cheerleaders, okay, and TV personalities in general. People who make records, people who do music videos, people who travel and tour those records, and pretty much whatever a performer can do, okay, whether they're a musician, a showgirl, or whatever that may be, okay, especially people who are recording artists, okay, as they don't view them as human beings too, okay, as people who have a heart, people who have a soul, people who have a mind, just like them. Meaning that these people can feel, okay? They can go through sorrow. They can feel happy. They can be overjoyed. And all of that too. They can cry tears too. These people can feel pain, okay? They can put things together. Their brains can put things together. Their hearts can put things together. They got sense enough to know when people are laughing at them, talking about them, okay? They can hear them. They got sense enough to be able to know if somebody is mistreating them or bullying them. And they also have a heart to be able to understand what love is and kindness is too. Okay. Why I'm saying this is because one of my platforms when I started doing pageantry years ago, especially as an adult for the 20 and up division and 30 and up division, my platform was anti-bullying. And what I mean by that is that many people suffer being bullied, okay, of all ages and all ethnicities, all skin colors, hair color, eye colors, and all that. And there's many different types of bullying. You got bullying that's even on the internet and through social media, and they call cyberbullying and all of that. Over social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Hangout, WhatsApp. There's so many others that I didn't name. Facebook Lite, Messenger Chat, things like that. Some people, I think they feel like that because they on those platforms that it doesn't hurt as much because they typed it or they didn't use their hands to deliver the insults. Okay. Or they didn't fight anyone. Well, I didn't use my hands. But what they can write to someone, especially singers, performers, entertainers, movie stars, beauty queens, Okay, women who have won beauty pageants, whether it's a Miss America, Miss USA, Miss Universe, or any other pageant that's on planet Earth. Miss America, Miss South Africa, Miss Guam, Miss Russia. I don't care where it's at. It doesn't make no difference what country it is. Okay, because these messengers, you can type somebody in Africa, India, anywhere, and they can type you, and in like less than 10 seconds, you can get that message that they type. No matter how far it is, the technology can reach you quickly. Okay, while they're typing you, you can type them back. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They can say kind words, but then those words can be unkind as well. Okay, if you're a Christian, you might write, praise the Lord or hello, how you doing, God bless you, things like that. Those things can be written. Okay, but also things that are not so kind can be written too. Okay, I don't want to have to go into all of those details because people already got sense enough to know what not so kind mean. Meaning as curse words or something to talk about somebody's hair, their body, their weight, talk about their clothes, talk about their, to body shame them or whatever they're seeing the situation may be. Okay, because sometimes people get carried away with that. Okay, as a queen, okay, and not saying that I'm better than you or anyone else, but my job is to empower young women and to empower children and adults and everybody alike to get a better understanding of that those things are not nice to do. Okay, and bullying can be done in so many different ways, and it can hurt people. It's people who have hurt themselves because people have said bad things to them. Okay, that are unkind things, or maybe have pushed them at school, or pushed them in the locker room, or pushed them into a locker, or start a fight with them, or got together with a group of friends and try to jump on them, or rob them, or do something really, really, really unkind to them. Okay, and I decided to address this blog here about that situation because everything else I've talked about. I've talked about beauty. I talked about clothing. I talked about makeup artistry. I talked about put blogs on my channel about nail artistry and put photo movies on my channel and a lot of different things like that. But I didn't get into that because it was personal, and a lot of times people don't want to hear about the bad. They only want to hear about the good, okay? And I strive to put the good on there too, okay? You see what I'm saying? And everything. But I just feel like I wanted to address that because that is my platform and have been for a long time. Other than just doing cosplay and doing Supergirl costumes or Wonder Girl costumes and whatever other cartoon character costume that I feel like that I might be able to pull off. Okay, and if I can make that costume and create that costume, I would definitely put it on my blog for people to get a chance to see what I came up with and what I created and what I designed. If it have to be a certain hairstyle that I worked on, or a certain wig that I worked on, I got a certain idea that I want to put out there. Maybe somebody else might want to be inspired to maybe try that, to do that too, work on certain color schemes and hair or whatever it is. I put that out there. This is what I worked on. If I can strive to achieve it, you can strive to achieve it. Things like that, to empower people so that they can be able to get something from that. Okay, just for learning. I recently in 2022 was inspired to do a Mary Antoinette video of how to do a specific wig, and I did it my way. Okay, making a wig bump, all of that, did the whole thing, all of that, put the pin curls on the head, all of that, did all that with a wig. I did my totally hair Barbie wig, and did that very 6-inch wig called a Barbara, and I did my pumpkin booster wig. I did another wig that had long ponytails and stuff. I named her Rachel after my birth name, Rachel Michelle Stewart. Anybody who knows me, okay, knows that throughout my life I've always been truthful about who I was. I never lied to nobody about my name, okay, and my birth name. I was always truthful about that. But I was also truthful too about being a singer, a performer, entertainer. Everybody remember Paula or Rachel, the dancer, the singer, the choreographer, the cheerleader. But once after that, that's all they got. I remember you used to play basketball. I remember you used to do cheerleading. You don't do this no more. You don't do that no more. Well, hey, we were all children before. Okay? In the 1980s, I was a child. I was born in 1972. So in the 1980s, of course, I did basketball. Who didn't play basketball as a child? On a team, at school, junior high school. Some even played in elementary school. Little boys and little girls do that. Take up tennis. I played tennis. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, they think that they know about everything that Paula do, in my word, Rachel Stewart, done in my lifetime. Of course, I went to school. Of course, I did junior high school. Okay, of course, I played tennis. Of course, I took swimming lessons as a child. Of course, I took roller skating lessons. Of course, I took ice skating and figure skating. I did these things. Of course, I took gymnastics and acrobats and dance. Okay, but they only remember the cheerleading. And that's the only thing that they know. And if that's all they know, that's all they know. They think they know more about Paul Abdul's life, my life, than I know about my life. Okay? How can you know more about somebody else's life if you have not lived it? Okay? You can read whatever you want. That's fine. You can read your magazines, read your newspapers. You can read articles, news articles, court record articles. You can read whatever you want. It's all good. But that still don't mean that you know that person. Okay? Or whoever that person may be. Okay? So because I read everything in the magazine about Michael Jackson don't mean I know everything I know about it. Okay? Don't mean I know everything I know. I can read hundreds of articles about the record. Don't mean I know them. Okay, so, and anybody else, or the Beatles, or whoever it may be. It could be anybody. Okay, just because I read those articles in a book or in a newspaper. Okay, and I think I know something. Oh, I know everything. I'm the biggest fan. I know everything there is to know about them. But it still don't mean I know about their life and what they lived. It don't mean that. And what they do every day. In their own household, with their own family, children, family, stuff like that. No. That don't mean that you know everything there is to know about, no matter what you think you know about your favorite rock star, or singer, or actor, or actress. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So, if you didn't know Paula as a child, then how would you know that she played on the basketball team? How would you know that? Now that she told you. If you didn't know Paula as a child, how would you know that she played instruments when she was a child? Now that somebody told you. Okay. Or you grew up with that person and you know them well. Many people don't even know I know how to play the piano, the drums, the guitar, tambourine. They don't know nothing about that. Okay. But they think, oh, I know everything about Papa. I know who Papa is. I know who the real Papa is. You know who she is, right? But do you know me? No. Not really. Okay. You don't. Okay? Don't mean you know everything. Is it alright? We think we know everything. Okay? About all of these major singers and performers and celebrities. We think we know everything there is. To know about all of them. Okay? Because, that's what TV told me. Or that's what the news told me. Or that's what I saw on social media. So that's what I believe. But if you have never been around that person, you didn't grow up with that person, you're not their brothers or sisters, or somebody who's been around, even if you may be some of them celebrity brothers or sisters, it still don't mean that you know every little mystery about their life. And it definitely don't mean that you can remember everything about their life that they can. Okay? So my family members didn't even know I played basketball. You know why? Because they didn't grow up around me. Okay, they live in some other city, stay in town, Georgia, Texas, they live somewhere else. But those are my family members, I love them, but they didn't know. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So just because you related to somebody, that's my cousin, it can be your cousin. Okay, that person can be famous and it can be your common cousin, but it still don't mean that you know everything. If you haven't been with them everywhere they went in their life, if you haven't done everything with them ever since they was little bitty infants, little bitty children, how in the world do you know just exactly what that person have done and have not done? How do you know that? Okay? You probably can swim. How did you know that? Because I told you I know how to swim. I took swimming classes as a child. I was on the swim team as a child. Did you know that? No. Okay? Was swimming all the time. It's like Little Mermaid, always in that swimming pool. And that's what I did as a child. From the age of 6 to 19, I stayed in the swimming pool. If I wasn't at dance class, if I wasn't cheerleading, and if I wasn't playing basketball or at the roller skating rink, I was in the swimming pool. But I ain't the only person, the only child that done that. Okay? It's others. I was a real child just like other children were. Yes. Okay? Yes, I took dance, tap dance, jazz, modern dance, folklorico, flamenco, belly dance, break dance. I was on a break dance team when I was 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. Did you know that? Oh, no, probably she's a choreographer, she was a Laker girl. But did you know that? So you know everything. Or the people who think they know. Okay? Don't act like you know more about the stars like than they know. Because, why, that's what I read. Don't matter. You can't believe everything you read. Because even then, I'm MD Pro and IMDb and some of these other different platforms, Wikipedia, sometimes they over-exaggerate some of the stuff about those stars' lives too. Okay? They may tell you some of the truth. It could be 45, 55% of that could be the truth. The rest of it, they could have just been, okay, I'm going to write what I want to write. Let me sensationalize this. They might not tell you the truth about where that person really grew up, where they was born and raised, what their real true age is. But they even tell the truth, they might not even tell you the real true ethnicity of that person. To be truthful, or even what their true sex may be. They could be what they are, and then again, they may not be. Okay, they're just still human. Okay, you feel me? So they might not even be completely truthful about what particular sex they may be or not. Okay? So, let's take a look at who we think we know. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like, is this newspaper telling the whole truth about this person? It is the journalist's job to tell the truth. It's that private investigator or that investigative reporter's job to be truthful about who they're writing about, or the press. But do they always adhere to that? People take pictures, paparazzi take pictures, all kind of people take pictures. It's some who are very truthful about what they write. And they're serious about that. Because it's their job as a professional journalist to report the truth. Okay? But sometimes we don't get everything we think that we need to get from some newspapers, some media. Sometimes. We do sometimes, but sometimes we don't. Okay? Many people don't realize that artists' age can be put up. They can make you think that they're 10, 15, 20 years older than what they really are. They also can put their age back and make you think that they're younger than what they really are. Okay? They use that to be able to make that singer, performer, entertainer group, rap group, performing group, whatever that group that may be, pop group, country, Latin, whatever they do, to be more appealing to whatever age they group that they feel they're going to sell more records to. They feel like that they music can appeal to. Okay? But they may be more older. They can be older than what they appear. Not only that, you may read in some books. I remember back in the day they used to have Right On, Beat Street, all of these books, Teen Beat, Tiger Beat, Teen Scene Magazine, all of these magazines that they wrote for teens and singers and pop stars or rock stars or rap stars or whatever back in the days. They still probably make them even now today. May not tell you the whole truth about your favorite singer, performer, entertainer, or even actor. They might tell you that they're single and they're a certain age group, but they're not. They might not be 14, 15, 16. They could be in their 20s. They could be in their mid-20s. They could be in their late 20s. They could be married and have a family, have children. But they're not going to tell you that, because if they tell you that or write that, some people won't buy their music, won't watch their music videos. Not unless they make you think they all single. Okay? That is a what? Production scheme there. That's how they are treating their artists, like a product. Okay? But it don't necessarily mean that it's true. Okay? We do read things. And we watch it on television. And they swear they're telling the truth about it all. But sometimes it's not. Okay? It's not. Okay? They don't be truthful about things. I've learned that. Okay? There's such thing as that. That people do this. It's people who do try to pass as another race. As I got older, I realized that it's people who do pass. Do racial passing. For whatever reason that they choose to. It's their own personal business. It's their own life. Okay? They may choose to be truthful about their ethnicity. They may not be truthful about their ethnicity. Okay? And that's that person's life. But also, some companies may not really truly give you the truth. They say the T-Hunty. Okay? They better not be truthful about the ethnicity of their artists. They can be deceitful about that for whatever reason they choose to. I write down what they feel in their heart, what they think they feel like is true. They can be truthful about that. They may be truthful about their religion. They may not be truthful about if that person is religious or not. Okay? But these are things that I want you to consider and think about. Okay? But how truthful is what we read about the people we think we know? Okay? That we love so much as artists. I don't have anything against none of those artists I mentioned. They all are fabulous. They're all wonderful. Okay? But do we really truly know what we think that we think we know? About whoever they write about out here on earth. No matter what artist that they are. What genre of music they sing. I don't sing, rap, perform, whatever it is. Sometimes they do be truthful. And sometimes the press don't. And they have the reason why they choose not to. Even though that is their job to write the truth. But some choose to sensationalize a lie. Okay, for whatever reason. For money. For spite. You know. But even artists that are performing artists, that are singers, that are entertainers, can go through bullying. Not just only in real life, but they can also go through it through cyberbullying as well. Okay? And not only that, anyone on earth can experience that. Okay? How you deal with that? I'm going to tell you just exactly how you deal with it. And I'm going to tell you that because I love you. In the name of Jesus. Don't tolerate it. Okay? Do not tolerate it at all. Somebody want to bully you? You have to stop dealing with that person. You know, you should keep on reading everything they're writing. Whatever they sending through text. Or sending through social media or whatever it is. As soon as you read the first insult, it's like, okay, I'm done with this. I am done. I'm going to block this person right now. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I'm not going to keep on taking all these insults. Especially when it's somebody that you don't really know that well. Like, why in the world should I be taking an insult for somebody way on the other side of the world or somewhere that I don't even know where these people live? I don't know these people. So why am I taking this? Why am I allowing myself to be insulted by a stranger that I don't know? So as a queen of pop, and not just a beauty queen, and a lifetime queen supreme, princess, queen, all that. I'm saying this for people who are my fans, and people who not. People who subscribe, people who don't. For whoever see the video, whoever it may go out to, God bless your soul. Don't take it. Don't tolerate it. You understand? Block those people. Stop it. If you got to report it to social media, report it. Tag them. Report it. But don't tolerate it. Get them off your channel. Get them off your web page, wherever it is. So that's one. It's so too many. I'm not taking too many more. I'm done with this. And literally, if you have to take that channel down, take that page down, take it down. If you really feel like it's that important to you, then do it. Do it. You feel like that's I'm done with this right now. If you don't want to take your page down, then block that person. Okay? Don't keep written insults. Okay? And then it's upsetting you when you crying and disturbed about it. Going to school, going to work, wherever it is, these people want to keep on writing these things and making you feel bad. It's like, hey, I'm going to tell you something. I don't even have to read what you're writing. I don't. I can choose to read it, and then again, I can choose not to read it. And I choose not to, so I'm going to block. Do that. Hello? Another thing as well. If it's a text that you don't want to deal with, they send that through your phone on messages, block that too. You can block that number and that phone number if that person is continuing to do that. Because remember this, you don't have to take it. Yes, you can screenshot what they wrote if you feel like that you need it. But you don't have to keep on taking it though. And tolerating it. Especially if it's upsetting you. Okay? That's how you deal with people who is writing things that they shouldn't be writing and cyberbullying it. That first insult is their last insult. And let it be that. If they done something that is upsetting to you, or sent the video, or anything that disturbed you very much so, whatever it was, block it. Okay? So I'm taking this down. I don't even want to watch this. Matter of fact, this is so bad, this is so disturbing to me. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and block this whole person. I don't want to get no message from them at all. I'm done. Because that was really, really overwhelming. That was too much for me to deal with. So I don't even want to deal with this anymore. Because I don't feel like that was appropriate. If it was overwhelming for you. Okay. Whoever that person may be. Because I don't know who I'm talking to. Okay. There's someone on earth who need this message. Is that what you do, Paula? Yes, that's what I do. Okay. This is a queenly message for someone who needs it. Prayer is very important in your life. Reading your Bible, studying the Word of God, hear from God, and letting the Holy Spirit and the Holy Ghost lead you of how to be able to deal with things is very important. It's wonderful to know how to sing, how to dance, how to act, how to be able to praise God, sing in the choir, be a lead singer, play instruments, and all these wonderful things. That's all wonderful. It's all great. But prayer is very important. Very important. Because it gives you the understanding of how to be able to deal with these situations. When people don't be truthful and they write things that are not true on the internet or media or wherever it may be about you, no matter who it was that wrote it. If you feel like that was not appropriate or it was definitely a right out lie, no matter who you were, even if you are a celebrity, then that definitely was not true. I don't know where they got that. I don't know where they got that story. I don't know who told them that, but that's not right. That's not true about my life. It's a good guess. It's a good theory, but it ain't true. Okay? Challenge that. Okay? Call that person out on that, whoever they were. Okay, Ms. Blase. You wrote that in your book. But where did you get the information, sweetie? Did you just make up all of this stuff as you went along, or you felt like that you researched this, or who told you all this stuff? Where you get all of this stuff? For whatever the situation may be, where you live, where you grew up, what city and town you came from, those things may not necessarily be true. The age ain't right, the birthday ain't right. There's something going on. If this person did not do any of this research at all, if they really wanted to know all this stuff, why didn't they just come on and ask me? They're just going to write down what they want to do. They're going to give me a new birthday. I ain't saying rebirth day. It's something totally different. Because it definitely ain't the birthday that's on my birth certificate. Because I know what the birthday on my birth certificate is. So it's definitely ain't that. They're going to put your age up 10 years ahead of you. They're going to put your birthday behind. Make people thinking you 10 years younger than what you are. 5 years younger. 8 years younger. We don't know. They're going to even got their whole month wrong. The day and the year. And they're swearing that it's there. It's all true. But it's not. They got the cities and states and towns where you grew up. Got that wrong. Okay. Wrote the wrong ethnicity. Got that wrong. The wrong religion. Got that wrong. Just made up whatever they wanted. They didn't have an interview with you. They didn't sit down there and find out the truth and ask you a question and ask you questions about your life. I'm just going to write what I want because I'm a sensationalizer. That ain't good enough for me. And if they knew what your real life was, I'm going to make it seem like they richer than what they are. And some people say, oh, well, I'm going to just make it seem like they poorer than what they were for whatever reason. You could have came from a very wealthy family, but somehow they were there, oh, we're just going to try to make them seem like, they was just like everybody else. They was poor just like all the other little kids. No. That's not true. But somehow maybe that person in their mind thought that. Or they just want to make it seem like, they just came from humble and normal because they went from rags to riches. But you might not come from rags to riches. You could have just been born rich for real. But somehow they decided they wanted to lie about that. Okay, it's people who probably did were very poor as singers and performers when they first started out, and then they became very wealthy on down through the years. And that might be true about some artists' life, but it's not true about all artists' life. Okay, so they can sensationalize things, lie about neighborhoods that you didn't live in, you didn't grow up in, you never lived in, because that's what they want to do. Okay. It can go that far. People lie on social media all the time. They change their looks. They Photoshop their pictures to make them look and appear to be something that they not. They might try to make themselves look skinnier than what they really are, taller than what they are, lighter skinned than what they are, darker skinned than what they are. They mess around with that Photoshop to make themselves appear to look different than what they really are. And then they mess around with that picture and that album cover picture or whatever the cover is, magazine, so much that nobody know what they really look like. Because they done photoshopped it so good we have no idea what they really truly look like in real life. Okay, still trying to figure it out. That master disguise, at least with Photoshop. Okay, Photoshop is very real. They do it with models too. Okay, so we don't even know what the real artists really look like in real life. Is that all right? Because the Photoshop, they change the eyes from brown to blue, green, whatever color they want. Change the hair color. Change the clothes they got on. They done put another model's clothes on. It came from some magazine or something. That artist didn't even take a picture in that outfit. They didn't take a picture in that dress. They didn't take a picture in that swimsuit. They weren't even the color it was. Whatever outfit that they were wearing. Okay, because they decided, okay, well, I don't think I like her as a brunette, so I'm going to make her a blonde. I don't want her eyes brown. I want her eyes blue. As a matter of fact, I don't even like this tan skin she got, so I'm just going to take and make her look fairer skin. And they can do the same thing for the ones who are darker skinned. They can do the same thing with the ones who are lighter skinned. They can change a blonde to a brunette, change her eyes from blue to brown, change her skin from fair skin to tan or melanated, and then messed around with the clothes and the dress and the shoes. They done messed that picture all up. Take a person that look like that are very small and tiny and give them a very muscular looking body with a six-pack, whatever they want to do. And they can be very, very, very small, tiny, petite people. Okay? But that picture was photoshopped. So even pictures that you see on album covers, pictures that you might see in magazines, pictures that you might see even on billboards could be photoshopped before it got there. Okay? Since people don't want to be truthful sometimes even about what they look like. Okay? Change their nose, change their eyes. Putting all kind of putty and all this stuff on their face and wax and facial wax and stuff. Changing their identities. Trying to appear to be something different. You can't believe everything you see. You can't believe everything you read. People putting masks on, body masks and silicone mask, all this stuff on their body. Breast silicone mask and stuff for their breast. Silicone butts and whatever they doing. Changing the way they look. So we don't all the time even get the truth about what an artist really look like. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But I'm going to keep it real when I end this video on this. I'm a queen of pop for a reason. Because what you see is what you get. Okay? Pop dude is not going to be trying to be putting masks on. Okay? We ain't going to go that far. I feel like, hey, if you done did hair and makeup, what else should you do? That's it. That's all you need to be doing. A little foundation, lip gloss will go a long way. You understand? But keep the bone structure and the facial features what's really going on there. Okay? Plastic surgery. There's many artists that had their nose, lips, teeth, jaw. I mean, like a lot of stuff that just completely, totally changed. Change the breast, change the hip, change the butt, change the waist, all that stuff. Have ribs removed, all of this stuff. Yeah, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars worth of plastic surgery. Then they have 100, 200, 300 plastic surgery. Like, how many surgeries do this person have to have? And that's their thing. That's what they do. Okay? There's some, like me, that went through all of that. Okay? Just grown older with time, naturally. Okay? So you see Paula Abdul, you seeing that's what her face really look like. Okay? Okay, for real. That's some real facial features that's going on right there. As she just grow older with time, naturally. No, I didn't change my nose. No, I didn't change my lips. I didn't have no injections, no Botox, no, collagen, none of that. No implants, no chin implants, head, forehead implants, none of that stuff. Probably don't get down like that. No. Haven't changed anything. Haven't changed the breast, haven't changed the lower part of the body, having no butt implants, none of that. I don't know. Haven't done that. And the reason why is this. God gave you beauty, and if you don't need to have nothing like that, like they've been scarred really bad, or have some type of bruises, or really bad burns, or something that you really need to have, plastic surgery to be able to recover, or to, be able to reconstruct the face, or whatever you're striving to do. He gave you beauty naturally. Just thank God for that. Because what it's saying is, God didn't do a good job making me. So I feel like that the doctor is going to do a better job, because I don't think that what God did was sufficient. Well, Pop don't believe that way. I don't believe that way. So now, if I don't feel like that I need to have all of those surgeries, then why should I go through all of that? You understand what I'm saying? Embrace whatever God gave you naturally, and that's still fine too. Okay? And remember this, you're not going to stay 12 years old, 13, 14, 15 years old for the rest of your life. With age come weight and height. When you're born, it's 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds, 8 pounds, whatever it is, as soon as you come out the womb. But remember, you're not going to stay 5, 6, 7 pounds for the rest of your life. You're going to have to get taller. And one day grow from a baby to a toddler, from a toddler to a child, from a child to a, preteen, from a preteen to a teenager, from a teenager to a young adult, from a young adult into a full-blown adult. And you're going to age as time goes on. And that's still fine too. Hello? Your skin might get lighter, it might get darker. Who knows? We don't know. But it's still okay. It's still all right. You have to be ashamed about yourself. You have to be ashamed of your skin tone. The skin tone he gave you is the skin tone God gave you. What you inherited from your mother and father is what you got. And be beautiful in that skin tone. Whether it's brown, tan, melanated, light-skinned, dark-skinned, whatever it is. You can still have beauty. Just like I got beauty. It's all different styles, all different types of looks. And that is a form of beauty. I have beauty. I just got something to know I have beauty. Okay. It's not bad. Being brown skin and melanated don't have to be bad. It can be good. That's a superpower. If they have melanated skin, they say blacks don't crack. That's great. Okay. As far as the skin tone, we're not talking about ethnicity. Or what country or culture I came from, but my skin is melanated. Anybody can see that. So why in the world would I have to go take and put a mask on my face and try to make my face look white? Or why would I take and bleach my skin and try to make myself look fairer skinned than what I am, when anybody can clearly see that my skin is brown? So what is the problem? What's going on? There's no need to go through all that. It's not necessary. So when I take and I download photos and download pictures, is to encourage you, whoever you are, that who you are is sufficient, is enough. And you could be a queen with melanated skin. And it's still all right. That's right. You can have a little meat on you. That's okay. Eat, take good care of yourself. Have nutrition. Walk, run, jog, exercise. Do all those wonderful things. I do it all the time. Walk 2 or 3 miles a day to get my exercise. You don't have to be a size 0 in order to be beautiful. Size 1, size 2. You can be a size 12, 13, just like me. 14, 15, 16, even bigger. Depending on your height and your weight and body weight. If it's proportional to your height, and you have a healthy body weight for a person that's your height, you're not overweight. Okay? Be happy about that. A lot of people pray to God to be healthy. Eat the right foods, eat fruits, eat vegetables, eat, what you can eat. Strive to eat healthy things. Okay? So no, you don't have to starve yourself to be a model. You have to starve yourself to be a singer or a dancer or a performer, entertainer. It's best to eat properly, eat healthy so you can be a great entertainer or athlete too. You don't eat right, you don't take care of yourself right, you can start with that. So you want to stay healthy. Okay? Remember these things. If Paula can do it, I can do it. You can model at any age. From infancy all the way up to 25, 30, 40, 50 and up. Hey, model don't have no age limit on it. How hard is it to put on a shirt, a t-shirt, a pair of boots, or a jacket, or wear a dress or some heels or a real cute outfit, a pair of sandals, and walk around on stage and turn around and model and let the judges and let people look at the outfit. Walk down the runway, let them see it. And they don't have to have a specific age to do that. Put it on, put the outfit on, walk around, walk down the runway, turn around, let them see the back, let them see the front. Let the photographer take a picture and walk on back down the runway with the outfit on. It doesn't require a specific age. They can do it better and don't do it better. Or a specific body weight. You can be a very thin model or you can be a plus size model. And it's still all right. Age, sex, gender don't have nothing to do with that. So do it well. Do whatever you can. Do it well. Be excellent. But don't let somebody tell you that you too overweight to do it, or you too small, or you too thin, or you too young, or you too old to do what it is that you want to do. Okay? And live your passion. Live your dream. Okay? This video is over. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But remember, you can achieve being a beauty queen or king in your life, wherever you choose to go and do in life. I'm here in Stamford, Connecticut. I just bought a ticket and flew here and decided I'm going to participate in this particular pageant. It's all right. It's okay. Because that's what I want to do. Not based on my skin color, hair color, eye color, eye height, or sex. It's because that was in my heart, because that's what I want to do. Is that all right? So, just keep that in mind. Don't let nobody bully you and tell you what you can and can't do. You can be a singer, dancer, actor, athlete. You can be all of those things. Model too. Whatever I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can do basketball if I want to do basketball. I can do cheerleading if I want to do cheerleading. I can dance if I want to dance. I can sing if I want to sing. I can model if I want to model. Because I'm not just one way. I can do hair if I want to do it. And I can makeup artistry if I want to. Keep these things in mind. It's more to part of doing than just basketball and cheerleading and dance choreography. So I got a whole facet of things that I can do. So it's not just only those three things. Nobody's gonna take and put me just a little box on there. That's all Paul and I do. That's not true. Paul and Rachel, same thing. Still the same person. There's more to me than that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just signing off. Miss California International in Stamford, Connecticut. And that crown and sash was given to Paula Abdul, son of Senior. It's for little ones who know me, it's Rachel Michelle. You know that, everybody know. For the ones who didn't know, you know that. Okay? So, remember these things. Remember, I love you. But let's clarify these things, because we don't want people to be lying and letting people lie on you, and you don't try to do something to be able to help yourself out. Don't let them cyberbully you. Don't let them lie in books, on media, anywhere else, and everything fine. Is that all right? So deal with that. and stay bully free. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.